Okay, we should now be live. How you guys doing today? And welcome to yet another Fire Emblem Heroes live stream. We're doing something different for once. And of course, we're gonna be looking over the latest banner, which of course, there were leaks, and they ended up being true. It's sad that it happened, but it happened. So we are gonna be looking over this trailer. And as the title says, there will be special guests. I'm gonna try to avoid as many stuff as I can. I'm gonna get that other thing set up. After we look over this trailer, we'll see if we can get peeps online. We'll see if it works or not. And of course, I will be talking about it. I'm just gonna watch over it first, and then we'll talk about it and how could be meta changing, maybe not, who knows, we'll see. You know what, I'm just gonna start with the trailer, and we're gonna go on from there, but before we do that, I'm gonna grab the lovely peeps, at everyone. Okay, I just let everyone know, video's now live, and the video's out on my Discord channel. Talking about Discord channel, before I start, make sure to go check it out if you want to. But aside from that, let's actually start it out. I'm just gonna play it, we'll see how it goes. Come on, pause it, please, pause it. Okay, so we should know who the units are, but let's just see. Okay, Knight's Paradise.
Seashells to a lance can give it just the right amount of exotic flair.
Okay. Oh, she was horse calf. I thought she was flyer.
I do love the beach. The sun is a little bit strong for me.
Even if I'm swimming, my form must be without flaw.
Okay, so like I said, links did end up being true. Okay, defense feint.
Want to go swimming? Let's go.
Okay, ooh, looks like we got something new. No one knew. Rip. Okay, so I was kind of hoping we would get something new for a new character at the very end there, but doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm just gonna talk about some things. First off, this is not even center. What the heck, game? There we go. That looks fine. Okay, so first off, we're most likely going to get the update tonight if things go correct. So just to let you guys know, we're still probably gonna get the update either tonight or tomorrow. I feel like it's probably gonna be tonight, but knowing IS like last time, it could be tomorrow too. So we'll see. Let me see. Okay, notes. I'm gonna be joining a certain chat right now. So we'll see if anyone's gonna join us, and if not, well, not, okay? So of course, it's already out there. The characters, the fakes, were real. So let's talk about them. So, my initial thoughts. I feel like Nor got too much muscle going on. I just gotta say that right now. But for the most part, the skills are kinda underwhelming. With all I saw so far, I was expecting something unique, but we'll look over the skills again. We'll check the new skills as well, because there's some that were new, of course. Who was it? We'll also look at the stats, too. Let's go with, it's Cordelia first, yes. So, I thought she was a red flyer unit, or a blue flyer unit, but she ends up being a blue horse unit, which is interesting. Interesting choice. Okay, so all these characters have kind of the same thing, with pretty much they're getting like this Fury 1 kind of put onto their weapons when they initiate combat. They're kind of like what people consider to be the better versions of the Christmas weapons. Which I'm 50-50 with, because depending upon the characters, we'll see. Of course, we did get Dual Close 3, which is pretty much the opposite, or is it the same thing? Trying to remember. Is it the same thing that Morgan has? I'm trying to remember. But I think, if I'm correct, that this right here is new. Unless, I think it's Dole something for, male Morgan. I don't know, I don't remember if they're the same thing or not. But for the most part, there's really nothing too unique with her except Show Lance. I feel like unless she has great stats, which she has 41 health, she's doubling. We'll see what her stats are if the update comes out tonight or tomorrow, which I will be doing, a live stream for that. But for the most part, she doesn't come with anything new. I'm sorry for you guys, but she doesn't. But she's looking awfully nice. I gotta say that. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys.
I do love the beach.
I gotta say, why did they give her muscles? Like, they gave her too much muscle, okay? I'm just gonna say that right now.
It's a little bit strong for me.
Okay, so, I'm gonna say this right now. I really like Noir. Oh, someone did join. Hey, welcome to hey, how you doing, Postmodern? I'm just gonna let you know right now that I'm currently streaming, so if you want to say hi to the chat, you can. It's up to you.
Hello, everybody. I sent some people over too, I think. I don't know if they showed up yet.
I have no idea. But for the most part, I think some did. So we'll see. But for the most part, I was just talking about Noor, and that I plan on getting 2 of her just so I can sacrifice 1 for Klein. Because with her bow, I could make a unique build for Klein. I don't know how much it would change with the build I have right now with Brave Bow and Life and Death. So we'll see. I think it's like it's gonna be interesting because this is refinable too. So if I go with Life and Death, I was thinking like this: Life and Death, Klein, with this bow, with plus speed refinement.
That could work. That could work.
Yeah.
Because the plus res makes up for the hit you take from Life and Death, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And I've been thinking about that since today, since we got the leaks and all. So we'll see how much it works. I like the crod. I like crawding. So we'll see. But of course, she does get Infantry Brush 3.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That looks pretty cool. It's power creeped infantry. I think is really neat. I'm having a little bit of hard time understanding how the effect works exactly. Because I know it says like if unit's attack is greater than foe's attack +1, so it has to be an ally who's in front of an enemy, or
grant special cooldown to it.
It's a little weirdly worded, but that's kind of how they love wording stuff.
True. So if units, I feel like this is one of those skills that you have to proc during a battle. So you have to position your allies so you can proc it to them. So I don't know if it's going to be really that great, because it sounds like you do have to position your allies first, then attack an enemy. So I don't know if it'll be that great. But it looks like you have to get at least +1 or higher than the foe, maybe, if I'm reading that right. So
yeah, that won't be too hard to. But that won't be too hard to meet. It's just the placement. I don't want it to be like super dependent on placement. That would be kind of a little detrimental. I like when units can kind of huddle, but also like split apart. But it's an interesting skill nonetheless.
Grant special. I'm trying to figure out. It's just one of those things we'll have to see. in game to understand it fully.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, we'll see. Cordelia doesn't really bring nothing new to the table except her lance. So there's that. So we have Enos. So I think a lot of people wanting him in. And he does bring a new Defiant Fate. So he's got Feint, Defense, Feint, might be, which is 3. So I guess that's okay. I mean, I think Tarja's is better with this speed, personally. But then again, you could probably do some crazy combo with the low attacking units with Defense Fate. So there's also that too.
It's an interesting little set that we have going on. I honestly thought we'd be getting some version of the wave skills here, but maybe the next will have it. Like, you know, odd attack wave, even speed wave. I thought we would get one of those.
Yeah,
but we do have coming, so.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that we didn't, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need them all at once. Same thing for the tactics, so.
Yeah, the next one's probably going to be defense, which is kind of weird. I don't know how that would work. A defense buff that you have to wait for, I don't think most people will like it.
So, the fruits of Idun? I don't know if that's how you say it correctly.
Like Idun.
Idun?
I think I've heard it like in Lord of the Rings. It was something Nordic, probably. But I'm not even going to try it, man.
Okay, so I did not see the whole +3 speed part to it, so I don't know what her stats are going to be. It could be really nice. We'll see when the data mine comes out, if it's going to be today or tomorrow. I'm still banking on being tonight, later tonight, but we'll see. I don't think it will, though, so I'm still we'll see, we'll see. I think it might be tomorrow, because I know how IS has been lately, so.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird because, like, I think they started releasing stuff later and later because it's been a reaction to mining. And now that, like, stuff straight up leaked, I don't know how that's going to affect their release times or their update times. It's going to be a little weird.
Yeah.
But hopefully they don't try to punish us for anything like that. For making everything slow.
Yeah, that's the problem, is what is IS going to do because of leaks that actually happened? To be honest, it's sad that it happened because we don't know what the backlash will end up being. So we'll see what ends up happening in the future. We may get nothing next time for the next banner. So, like, no hints, no nothing. So we'll see. Of course, it's pretty much, I think, what it seems like it's a better version than Halloween Nowies, which is pretty much your allies teleporting to you. Wait, no, is it her? Am I messing it up?
Yeah, it's a reverse.
Yeah, it's reverse.
So Grimoire lets Nowi move, and this one lets everybody else move, which honestly, it's like guidance.
Oh, hey, Skies, how you doing?
Hey, I saw a message that said, please, or join chat, please, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, what it do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how you guys doing?
I'm doing decent.
Pretty good. Pretty excited.
Oh sure, the new banner. I was like, all right, I see. The skills are kind of interesting. No worry, I don't remember saying name.
Okay.
Just a child.
Anyway, so attack and speed push 3. At start of combat, if unit's health is 100%, grants attack and speed +5, but if the unit attack deals 1 damage to the unit after combo. What? So, of course, we're looking at the new skill that, of course, Tana's bringing to the table. Okay, so 100% gets attack and speed +5, but if unit attacked deals 1 damage to unit after oh! So it's kind of like the...
Ragnarok.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Ragnarok, yeah. So if the unit...
Ragnarok and Sophia. Well, Bless Sophia gives you all. So Ragnarok just gives you attack and speed. It's Ragnarok.
Doesn't Laura Shell's... hers is a 100% thing, right?
I think it's attack speed 2, but it doesn't hurt you. Words. Let me double check. You might hear Shireen yelling.
If that's correct... Oh, it's you don't have to have your allies right by you.
Nope.
Relax with the game intros. But anyway, pretty much, it's almost a better version if you can keep your health 100% because you don't need your allies anymore right by you to get the attack and speed +5. So, is it really better? Maybe. See, here the thing is if you get attacked, you lose 1 health. But if you don't get attacked, then you can still keep the attack and speed +5. So...
You got a one-shot them.
Yeah, unless they're not ranged, you have to one-shot them. Unless they are ranged, you have to one-shot them. Let's just hold that. But anyway, that could be better. We'll see. I feel like if this is the case, then you could possibly go with a Barblade set. If she's really fast, like let's say if she's really fast and if you decide to keep with her A skill, then a Barblade set might be their best choice. Unless you want to go with her main weapon to do a more support role. So, I guess it's up to the player. She does come with renewal to help out, so there's also that to know.
Oh, I just realized you're streaming.
Yeah.
No, it'll be...
I stream.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I should have...
So, Evaldi does work that way, but it doesn't give you any damage afterwards. And Celica's Ragnarok minuses you 5. So this is like somewhere in between. It gives you more buffs, but also does less damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put it on Celica just so she takes a ton of damage afterwards, and then she's in desperation range or something. I mean,
it's kind of
the thought of firing off Tana.
It's actually could be better than Life and Death. It could actually be better than Life and Death if you think about it, because if you keep 100 health, you get the life and death effects, but without the -5 defense and resistance.
Yeah, definitely. I think it'll be cool for desperation builds. And then if you run healers on your team, I know a lot of people are really starting to them as a part of their core, so maybe that could work out nice.
The problem with desperation though is you have to be low health to activate it, so it won't work as well as Life and Death.
Yeah, not as fast, definitely.
Yeah,
Life
that's
and Death kind of like fragile though too, so there's an upside to that at least. Like it won't cut your bulk, and as we've known, at least in the past, I don't know if her mage form will have bulk, but her other form has decent stats, decent res, decent defense. So this one will too, just enough to survive it.
Yeah. So, we didn't get any new characters after the fact. I was kind of hoping there may be just one more, but nope. So, expected. Same thing for next month, most likely. Unless they change it. Unless they change it up. So, pretty much, Cordelia doesn't really give too much to the field except her new lance. And I guess, is the dual close a new one? Because I know there's dual something that Mayo Morgan has. I forgot what it's called. Dual...
It's the opposite of dual ranged.
Dual close.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing?
Oh,
Same
the other
thing,
one's
but,
dual
like,
range, but it's just...
Dual range. Okay. So it is new. Okay. I always kind of like, is that new? That looks new? It is new. Okay. So, I don't know if that would really help, per se. I mean, I feel like there'd be more well, unless you're Dragonstone, like if it's more like a dragon team, I doubt you would see most people buffing up swords, last and act. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I guess it depends upon the arena, I guess. I don't know if it would be fully effective unless you're going against dragons.
Yeah, it could be useful. There's units that could benefit from a B slot, but it'd be a little weird too, because I think like the only units that can use a B slot without like any punishment are like fire sweep users, but then they can't counter, so it's kind of like pointless. It's definitely cool to have it there.
And yeah, one of my people on the chat says she's also a horse emblem, so she can now counter tech. I have no idea why I'd have to reach it fully. I mean, dual. I have no idea. I'm dual. Something about dual ranged and horse emblem with her. I have no idea fully what he's trying to get at. But she is horse emblem, so her stats could. We would have to see her base stats anyway, but she could be a really nice horse unit.
I think 157 is probably going to be it. Maybe 158 with a super boon. Because that's been the new... I think that's the standard for Gen 2, right? Like 150... 157 with legendary weapon, I think. So, I know Ares had that. Sigurd had a little bit more because he had a legendary. So somewhere around there, probably.
And
But it's not terrible. It's definitely not terrible.
And just because of the fact that you can find all the weapons, just adds another depth of what you could use with the units. So we'll see in the future. Maybe it'd be better to use Shell Lance on someone else. It's a possibility. So yeah, like I said, continue on.
What does Tannenboom do? Winter Robin's weapon?
It's pretty much the opposite effect of these weapons. So it's +2 to everything when the enemy attacks you.
Yeah.
Okay. I could see people maybe swapping it out for aggressive build, like for Bold Fighter. That'd be kind of cool.
I can see that.
But it's very minimal. Yeah, it does change his phase up a little, so that would be kind of neat.
Can we talk about how trash like the first summer units skills were?
Oh,
so
now in
bad.
comparison?
Yeah.
So
These
bad.
these are a lot better skill-wise and weapon-wise.
I think what they were trying to do with launch stuff was try to make everything balanced, but now it's like disturbing how we made the leap to like stuff like not just summer, but stuff like Era, just being and being able to like crit like nothing. So you look at like Gen 1 units, like the Shadows of Valentia units that I was hoping would be on the summer banner. They're just like so hilariously outclassed. It's ridiculous. What was Celica's big thing was her +5 attack and speed, but now it's like it's an A skill with even less damage. So it's just crazy how I guess how we've come along. Luckily, they're not like busted, like outright busted. Just they're definitely improvements without being like miles ahead.
Okay, so yet again, one of my viewers in the chat pointed out again that they decided to give Infantry Rush to Noir. Does that mean Noir might actually have very high attack to actually effectively use Infantry Rush? They also did give her attack and speed +2 anyway. So that's just something that one of the chats said, so that could be a possibility.
It could be. Wait, do we know if it has to be the unit who has the skill or the people around the unit?
The buff goes to your infantry allies, but to make it work is you facing against a foe.
Oh, that's not too bad then. Even if she doesn't have high attack on an infantry team, you can get that attack up like no problem.
Yeah, I might end up just going for 2 of them because I do kind of like Noir. Just sacrifice the bow to Klein, see if I can make any interesting build with that. And if she's really nice, I might just keep her for collection. Or not. We'll see.
I guess. Who's everyone gonna pull for? I don't know if we talked about that already.
I gotta admit, both Tana and Cordelia looking kind of cute. Noir is too muscle. She has too many muscles. Why do they put muscles on Noir? I can see why they might.
Because she has high attack.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Okay, Cordelia. What about you guys in the chat, Autumn and everybody else? Who are you guys gonna summon for?
Oh, well, my order. I'm gonna try Tana first, then NS, top priority, then Cordelia, and then what's her face?
Noir.
Yeah, Noir. That's how you say it. Okay. Because I want all the Sacred Stones characters.
That's true. Noir has a broken back. Poor Noir. I mean,
she broke her back because she needed someone to watch it, but no one would, so she's got to watch her own back.
Oh man, but yeah.
Oh shoot. Oh.
Meta relevance, I guess we could talk about next. Do you think these characters will bring a new meta? Or change the meta a little bit? I want to say Tana's A skill might change what people suggest for life and death builds. I feel like there could be a change in the A skills a little bit just because of Tana's, but because of how rare she's going to be, I don't think that would be easily possible right now. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like that could change stuff into the future a little bit. I personally feel like that could be better life or death if you don't get hit, pretty much.
Yeah, I get. It's hard to answer that question because your meta is, we usually go with arena for meta, right? So your meta is going to be completely different than somebody else's depending on where you are.
Yeah.
So I'm like the highest echelons of tier 20. So it's mostly knights. So the infantry inheritance would be kind of completely out of the question. The lance could be a part of it. I forgot what Cordelia's lance is called. The rest, I'm not so sure. Definitely don't know.
Let me see what it's called. Shell Lance Plus. So yeah, like,
Shell lance, yeah.
just to let you guys know again, these are going to be refinable because they have the plus, so there could be interesting builds, more aggressive builds with all these weapons. And that's why I keep thinking of sacrificing Noir to Klein, because I could possibly make a different build. Like, I have the guard bow build. I was kind of thinking of using Life and Death with it, but Life and Death could work with Coco Bow. But what would happen? I was thinking, like, what if I could go with Tana's A skill, then the Coco Bow? Like, how broken that would be, almost. If I don't focus on getting hit. And there's, like, that could be another option. There could be so many options I could go with these skills. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking of what you're going to build with these new characters, or if you're just going to sacrifice them? I mean, we keep forgetting Innis and his defense feint, if anyone's actually going to use that.
Yeah, it's... Everyone's too bulky. 7 defense doesn't feel like almost anything, really. Like, and if they're squishy units, then 7 defense is like overkill. If they're tanky, 7 defense is like, oh, they have, instead of 45 defense, they have 30 something. I can't do math, I guess. But like, it just feels kind of like, eh. And then the situation is silly. Like, you have to rally. I feel like it would work. It'd be kind of cool for a defense team, because defense AI can use rally and swap and stuff like that pretty well.
Oh, continue on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, compared to like chill defense, I don't know if it's any.
I'm kind of thinking that defense feint could have a use in Grand Hero battles. So if you wanted to debuff a unit first, so you can go in there and just pretty much KO everyone at once or something, or tank hits. But then again, defense feint's not going to help too much unless you need to kill units. So I guess it's situational depending upon where you are and what you're using it for. Unless from that, you could either sacrifice his Beach Banner Plus, which is, I don't know if people are going to do that for any Axe units in the future. But we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? But the last thing is the Gold Flyers. So
would it be cool on somebody like Camilla, maybe? Because she has like very mixed stats.
I could see that.
Be like, yeah, because I see people use like handbell with her all the time. If you don't want to give a winner Lissa, give an Innis that you don't really like. There you go. Keep Lissa, give it Innis.
I could actually very well see that.
Yeah. That's a thought. I think a lot of people started building her too. It's really kind of cool. Just another option, really.
And yeah, I personally, and until we see the stats and we get the update for the data mine, it's hard to say right now if they're gonna be good or not. We could check the HP levels just to kind of see what they're going for HP. So 41 for Cordelia. Okay, not bad for a horse unit. 36 for Noir. Innis is 42. And where's Tana? I'm going to 35. Okay. We would have to see with Tana's stats, because 35 is kinda normal for a mage flyer, I feel like. I don't know about you guys. Let me see. Anything yet? I don't think we will. Probably tomorrow. No NIS. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any questions or thoughts or ideas for characters, I don't think we're gonna end it just yet, maybe? I don't know. We'll see what the chat has to say. Yeah, no more...
Well, it's... I'm glad the units themselves are... just stat wise and like usability, they're very apt. And it's kind of cool because if you want to like maybe get somebody that you like but you don't really need, you can kind of save up maybe something for them later. I normally to summon right away, but with this one I feel like I might save it. You know, I'm gonna do like the obligatory summon video on or something on stream, but I think it's one of those banners that you might want to wait until the last week or maybe last couple days just to see what we're getting in the next batch. I have a feeling the second batch is going to be a little bit like not that much better, but I don't know. I think it's going to have something a little bit surprising because like we got the Awakening last time and they were pretty cool, and then when we got like the what is it? We didn't get a mage fly. The Awakening set.
No, we didn't, but we did get one in.
We got it in the.
Yeah, so
that's why I'm thinking the second half is going to be a little bit better. This is kind of like the. If you guys want to look at it as bait, I don't think any banner is really bait. It all depends on what you want to summon on. So somebody else's bait is something. But I think that it's a little bit like.
Yeah,
to get you to spend on.
Oh man.
And then the next one's coming up. Turn off notifications for Discord.
Yeah, just a sec, everyone.
I didn't see anything.
Let me see.
Hey, Jazz.
I would like fried Klein with extra thick sauce. What in the world?
What? I'm just gonna mute.
At all?
They didn't do 2 guys and 2 girls. They did 3 girls.
True.
Yeah, last summer. They broke the tradition. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter. It's not really like a tradition. It's just kind of like whatever they want.
True.
I'm kind of like, I'm kind of amazed we got another like Charlotte situation where there's like a character where they're seasonal alts before their actual like version of them. Like I'm surprised that they did that again.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that or not. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, we did end up getting who was it again?
The only other people, it was Charlotte. It was Xander. His regular alt was in the game. I mean, his regular version was in the game. You just couldn't get him.
Charlotte. I'm trying to think if there's another one except Nor. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's Charlotte, and I don't really think Xander counts because, like, again, like his regular version was in the game. You just
Chaz. Nor is Tharja's daughter. Spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts. Nor is Tharja's daughter. But yeah. We did talk about a little bit about the power creep of the summer weapons, which I don't know.
Shigure.
Oh, Shakura, yes, sure.
Rekon said it in the chat.
Yeah. I didn't even see that. So Shigure was one of those units that, of course, they did the same thing, but they eventually got into the game. I feel like Nor is gonna get game. I don't know. I don't know if we're ever gonna get Charlotte in the game, unless we get a Nor banner in the future. I don't know if we will. We could.
Yeah.
Because since we already got a Hoshiden banner, I would not be surprised if we get Charlotte next.
Eventually.
Yeah, and Nor might be a long time.
Yeah, we probably get Charlotte first. Then again, logic in this game can sometimes be really weird.
Maybe
I really feel like they just do whatever they want.
Yeah, at this point. We could very well get Echo's character as maybe, I kind of really want to see an Echo's special banner in the future, and I would love for it to be next month for another summer banner for the summer. I can't think of the game. Echoes. There could be a possibly they do it again. Probably link one character. We could get a seasonal Cliff before he actually comes out, which would suck, but maybe would fill the result of having him be an archer and a mage. So no one can just debate, oh, he needs to be an archer. No, he has to be a mage. But instead, we get both. One as a seasonal, one as his main class. We'll see if they decide to discanon the Cypher cards and what they kind of put as in the game. So we'll see. Because a lot of people say that it should be a mage, but I feel like he could be an archer too. So who knows? And yeah, Noor is super thick. I mean, I don't like that she has muscles, but she is.
I like how her art's from a side pose. Like we haven't really gotten any characters like facing that way. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm trying to think. I don't think we have really. So this is kind of the first.
Yeah, usually they're always facing forwards.
I don't think there's really anything else we could possibly talk about. I'm trying to look through the banner again. I mean, we did talk about the power creep weapons. We did talk about the new skills. I mean, what do you guys think would be the best out of this banner? Just right now, without knowing the stats, who do you think would be the best? Like, for everything. For fodder, for use.
I think a lot of people are gonna fodder Nora for her skill. Nori. I can't say her name, man.
Nor.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be foddered a lot.
Yeah, I could see I could see both Nor. I could see all of them being foddered for their weapons. I don't know how much people will fodder Cordelia for dual close 3. I mean, some people might, but not everyone.
I don't know, with like mixed emblem, it feels like weird to be an infantry only kind of skill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are kind of rocking teams with like an armor, 2 flyers, or 1 cav or something like that. So
Yeah.
seeing a little love back, it's nice, but I wonder how much people will actually use it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it seems like tactic skills are all the rage these days.
Yeah. Or even odd stuff. I guess that's kind of power creeping those now too.
Oh yeah. Exactly. Oh, but I gotta actually jet real quick. But it's cool to like talk to you guys and bye stream.
See ya.
I'm probably gonna go too. Sorry, Zach.
No problem. I think that's pretty much it for the banner. There's nothing really else to talk about unless we somehow get pretty much the update tonight. There's really nothing else to talk about. So I think I am gonna wrap it up here too. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a nice day, everyone. Good luck on your summons, and I will see you all in tomorrow's live stream. Peace.